So now we're going to look at how a change in variable costs will look in the long run competitive equilibrium. So again, this is going to be an extension of the short run case where we saw yo-yos wanted to know what was going on in the soft serve ice cream market. So the situation here is that there's going to be that initial increase in 25 cents for their variable cost. So what that's going to do is it's going to change both the marginal cost and the average cost curves. Because there was an increase in the per unit cost, we're going to shift each of those cost curves up. So where did we start? Well, we started here at P1, which is equal to the minimum average cost curve here, where it intersected the marginal cost curve. So that's to say, where price was equal to marginal revenue, which was equal to marginal cost, they then picked a quantity to produce in the market, which corresponded here with the market price. Now, because of that increase in the per unit cost, we're going to see that that's going to increase the price here in the market. So if you remember, that resulted in a shift leftward of the supply curve. So what happened in the short run was that each individual firm decided to decrease their production. And we also saw in the short run that this was not enough for them to reach the new break-even point. In the short run, firms like yo-yos earned an economic loss. So that's where we left off before. What happens now in the long run? Well, we're going to see that firms are not going to want to take on an economic loss forever. So if they're in this situation in the short run, where they're taking on this negative profit or this economic loss of the red area, we're going to see then that firms will want to exit the market. So that's to say they're going to declare bankruptcy, or they're going to sell off their factories and their machines, and they're going to leave the market. So what happens then? Well, we're going to see that there will be another shift in the supply curve. As the firms exit the market, we're going to say that there are fewer suppliers, and then we know that fewer suppliers is a supply factor. That's going to shift the supply curve up and to the left. So what happens then? Well, we're going to see the market price will increase, and the market quantity will decrease once more. So how will that relate here to yo-yos in the individual firm case? Well, we're going to now trace out that new market price here, P3, bringing us right back to price is equal to minimum average cost here in the long run. So what's the conclusion? Well, we're going to say that after the short run period, the price is going to increase in the market because those firms will exit, and that's going to raise the price until yo-yos is exactly breaking even once more.